41,000 miles and just under 800 hours on the generator. A 33-foot gas Class A Challenger landing here at Haylett RV Brokers of Coldwater, Michigan. She's got some history. She's not dead though. It needs a little bit of cosmetic work. It has had some leaks. I'm gonna just kind of give you the general idea of this one. And I think a lot of folks are gonna say, maybe not for me, and move along, but understand, you're talking in the low teens in terms of price on this one versus something like this Gulfstream over here that's gonna set you back about 5 times more. Although, you know, beautiful coach in its own right. If you are okay with something for casual use, that, you know, you're a fixer-upper kind of person, and it basically, mechanically, it's awesome. The engine fires right up. Generator runs like a top. It just needs a little cosmetic work. Or, frankly, you could use it just fine as is and probably get quite a few good years out of it. I don't know how well this is going to translate to camera, but something about this impressed me, and I kind of want you folks to hear it. Let's hear this kitten purr. Fires right up. Now, like I said, I'm going to try to represent this fairly. There's good to it. There's a lot of good to this one. There's some things you can't see that are not ideal, but not stopping you from camping. Like, you can't see there is a little soft spot in the floor right here. There's another small one by the entry door. Now, I'm making you aware of these things so that if you say, hey, for the right money, yeah, I give you a call, Haylett's. You know, I'd be interested in it for the right kind of dollars and cents. I'm trying to give you ideas of the things that you're going to want to look for when you come see this in person. I do think this is an RV you want to see in person. Like I said, mechanically, it really seems to be in good working order. As far as I can see, everything works. It's just been used quite a bit. And I think it's been owned by at least one person who didn't take great care of it, and the most recent person seems to have done a good job trying to make sure it held together pretty good. So it's definitely had a few different owners. Naturally, the sofa here can fold down into a sleeper. Now, one of the nice things about any motorhome is you can access it fully with the slides closed. I'm not going to get too much into that. That's pretty much what I call a gimme feature. That recliner is definitely aftermarket. You can tell because it doesn't match anything else, which is blue, 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 and bluer in this camper. It's like a blueberry Smurf interior, but I like blue. Doesn't bother me. I like blue and wood tones together. I think they look good. Now, over here on the co-pilot station, there has definitely been a leak under that window. There's no denying it, and I will not hide it. You know, I could have very easily stood, like, right here and been like, yeah, let's just talk about how you might want to replace a TV, which, considering the age of this, that old TV wouldn't have done you any good anyway. But we went out of our way to show you something that's not ideal, a big, scary thing on this RV. I hope you appreciate that, and I hope that gives you the confidence to work with our team here at Haylett RV. Up front, looks like somebody had added a little more modern backup camera system to this, and I see she's CB equipped. Back when I worked for Yellow Transportation, which are the trucks that are orange in color but say yellow, which is true, my call sign was Moses. I never really figured it out. One of the guys on the dock gave it to me, but you can get a lot worse nicknames in the trucking business, so I just stuck with it. I wasn't gonna look that gift horse in the mouth. Now over here we've got all of our, you know, switches for like our battery overrides and disconnects and jump starts, and power windows, our generator readout. And then down here, you know, due to the age of the RV, it looks different, but this is where you're going to find your hydraulic leveling controls for your power jack systems. So there's still a lot of good stuff going on. Like, you update the TV on this one, you're probably gonna be good to go. Now, stepping back here, kind of very classic what's called sofa galley slide. Galley being more of a marine water term for kitchen that you don't see used as often today in the RV industry. Of course, you know, central air and all that good stuff. I like motorhomes like this because you're going to have windows on all the sides of the RV. And that's one of the things I like, especially for traveling. Ooh, this, I just kind of keyed in. This flooring has been redone. That is not the original factory flooring. That's something much more newer and modern, but it looks good. I kind of keyed into the trim work around the dinette, and I thought that's not what they would have done on this brand new. I've just seen enough of these to pick that up. There is a little snag on it over here. Looks like maybe something on the slide caught it. And again, if I see something, I'm going to say something. I'm going to shoot you folks as straight as I can. Like, I can see a little bit of signature where I think there was maybe on the edge of that slide at some point there was a little bit of leak because there has been a little water exposure on the bottom of that cabinet. But it's not terrible. It's probably where the little soft spot's coming through on the floor. This closet is awesome. It is huge. I love the privacy that this hallway gives the bedroom, but it is at a really hard angle for me to try to get good camera footage on. Thankfully, you know, it's one of the best parts about video in terms of still or versus still footage is I can get in here. So you actually have a giant 3-door closet. It's just these two right in front of me. I can actually get a good angle and show you inside of them. And then down below, we actually have 11 dresser drawers. There's 9 in view right there. And then we have another pair right here around the corner. And if I flip a 180, I'd bring us over here into the bathroom area. There's a sliding glass shower door there, but they had put a curtain over top of it, I'm guessing, so that someone could be using the shower in complete privacy while someone else was still able to come in here and access the bathroom. I think that's probably why they did that. I can't really rationalize another reason why they would have done that. The bed here is north-south, so it's very easy to walk around, which also means that's going to come in at a true queen size. Now, once again, if I see something, I say something. There is another soft spot on the floor where the hallway transitions to the bedroom. Keep that in mind. Now, I'm a big dude. I can walk on it. It's soft. You're not going through it. There's a difference between soft and gone. So, use your own judgment. Decide how important that is to you. What I want to do is make sure I do my job of representing it fairly so you understand what you're getting into here. And again, remember, it's not like they're asking $30,000 or even $20,000 on this thing. The folks that we are selling this for here at Haylett RV Brokers of Coldwater, Michigan, on consignment, they're being quite reasonable, I think. Now, our side stand over here, I like this set of outlets. They had put a larger mattress in here than was factory standard, so our outlet is partially obstructed. But I think that if you just kind of scoot the mattress over, because if you notice the mattress is not completely over here, you could probably put like a 90-degree plug adapter and be able to run like a CPAP machine or a lamp or anything like that over here. I like the dual windows here too. Classic concept. One kind of like the TV hookup in the cab area. This is where you would have had a classic small little TV. And above those dresser drawers that we saw previously, there is yet another big chunk of cabinet space. And overall, at a quick glance, if you just, if you're screaming down the road, there, it's nothing that you have to, duck your head in shame over. It's a fairly good looking rig overall. When you see it up close in person, and I'm going to try to show you a little bit of what I mean here, you can see a couple spots where there's some DLAM, but we've, been open about the fact that it's had, history both good and bad to it. But like I said, overall for the money, I think there's a lot of coach here for the money. And the way that all the engine mechanical stuff runs very soundly, I don't know, I feel good about it. That slide awning looks like it was quite recently replaced. That is not sun-kissed like the rest of the RV. Now, I was going to try to go through and show you all the basement storage, but these are non-strutted doors, so it's very difficult for me to try to use one hand to open up and drag every one. But basically, you can see that you've got multiple storage compartments here. And then at the back of the slide, you can see the exhaust pipe for the generator, which I fired up earlier, and it fired up just like the engine did. It fired up right like a champ. Now, I haven't looked at the date code on the tires, but I am not seeing any weather checking on here. Those Goodyears actually look pretty darn good overall. I mentioned I'd show you the good, the bad, with the ugly, and everything in between. You can see a little bit of sun fading on some of the skin right here. As we wrap our way around the back to the opposite side, you'll see a spot of delamination kind of in the bedroom under the door side window. This old chassis on a gasser, this should have a 5,000 pound tow rating, which is pretty standard in most gas things. Jayco's very uncommon in some of their Class C's where they have 50% more than that, but usually gas, Class A, Class C, you're looking about a 5K tow rating. If I get right up here, let me see if I can get the light to hit it right. You can see, yeah, there you go. You can see a little bit of that bubbling, and it kind of persists down here. Again, it's just a cosmetic thing, but you deserve to know about it, and we're not going to lie about it. I want to have a quick off-topic conversation with you too about roof ladder safety. I am up and down ladders and on top of RV roofing all the time doing what I do. I understand why most people who do what we do here at Haylett RV don't get up on roofs. It's kind of dangerous. Now, I exercise caution, and one of the things I do is always maintain 3 points of contact with that ladder. either 2 hands and 1 foot or 1 hand and 2 feet. And I'm glad I did just now, because right before I got to the top, I missed a rung with my foot and just about slipped. Thankfully, I was able to safely catch myself. So please, stay low and go slow on those ladders. That's my message. Now, like I said, the RV has had leaks in the past. It don't right now. Whoever had this, they did a full reseal on the roof. You can see where there was a different ladder. A new roof ladder was installed back here. So they took care of that. You can see all new sealant around every roof fixture. So again, is the RV in perfect shape right now? No. Is it leaking, broken, decaying before our very eyes right now? No, absolutely not. It is most definitely not doing that. So again, for the right money, which I think the folks are being right, the ones that we're selling this for, I think that there's a lot to be had here. Now, that's my opinion, but it's your money, so I want you to form your opinion. I've tried to do the best I can to give you the general idea of what this one has to offer for you. And if it sounds good, give us a call over here at Haylett RV Brokers. Hitching, financing, RV delivery, trades, everything. We do it all, so take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy Haylett camping, everyone.